Namaskar, good evening. You're watching Breaking Ground and I am Swati Joshi. Very quickly shifting our focus to the big story that we are tracking. Top actor of the Telugu film industry, Allu Arjun, has been arrested by the Hyderabad police in connection with the Sandhya Theatre stampede case. Remember, the 35-year-old woman who lost her life and her son was left critically injured after Allu Arjun and his team arrived at Sandhya Theatre in Hyderabad. It caused a stampede-like situation. And now politics is raging over the arrest, with BRS alleging that the police knew of the star's visit to the theatre. As we speak, in fact, the hearing is underway in the Telangana High Court. The victim's kin, that's another update. The victim's kin has now decided to withdraw the case against Allu Arjun, saying it is not Allu Arjun's fault. Now, Allu Arjun, remember, was arrested from his home. Let's play out that sequence of what transpired. Listen in. After the arrest, politics over the star's arrest has erupted. Both BJP and the BRS have hit out at the Revanth Reddy Sarkar. KTR, in fact, condemned the high-handedness of the Telangana administration. He said that treating the actor as a common criminal is uncalled for, especially for something he isn't directly responsible. And also said that the arrest is the pinnacle of insecurity of the rulers. BJP too said that the onus has been put on the actor for law and order failure in the state. Now, BRS Neta Y. Satish Reddy, in fact, has also alleged that the cops not only knew of the actor's visit to the theatre, but have also failed to provide security. Let us take you through the letter from the theatre dated December 2nd that has been cited by Allu Arjun's counsel as well in the court. And this is the letter here, which very clearly says the first line of the letter. First, take a look at the date, on the 2nd of December. So this is 2 days before the premiere happened, which was on the 4th of December. Look at the first line. It says, we request you to arrange to provide police bandobast at Sandhya Theatre. There will be heavy fan crowd for release of Pushpa 2 on the 4th of December. Hero, heroine, this is this line that we've highlighted for you. The hero, heroine and VIPs and the production unit of the film are coming to see the movie. So as per this letter, they had informed the Assistant Commissioner of Police about the presence of the hero, heroine, VIPs and production unit and asked them to provide bandobast for the event. That brings us to the top 5 questions at 5 p.m. as we discuss this issue. Were the Telangana police in know of Allu Arjun's visit? The most important question, since a lot of debate and reactions are coming in on this question. Who is responsible for the death of the victim during the stampede-like situation? Why wasn't adequate security provided? Now that Allu Arjun's counsel is also citing the letter that they sought police bandobast. Has star Allu Arjun been made a scapegoat by the administration, by the cops? Failure of state and administration, and the onus has been put on the actor. So these are the top 5 questions. We also are getting some breaking inputs at the moment. We're given to understand there has been a setback to actor Allu Arjun as far as the lower court is concerned, because remember he was produced at the Nampally court, and we are given to understand the lower court has ordered 14-day judicial custody for Allu Arjun. So a setback from the lower court, whereas the hearing in the Telangana High Court, where he has sought urgent relief and quashing of the FIR is still underway. But at the lower court, there seems to be a setback for Allu Arjun. The police, the cops had demanded custody. What we're given to understand now is that the lower court has ordered 14-day judicial custody for Allu Arjun. Let's open this up and let's go across to our guests. We're joined by Manvi Taneja, an actress. We have Dinesh Chaudhary, spokesperson, BRS. Khalikur Rahman, political analyst, is joining us on the broadcast. We also have Syed Asad Abbas, a political analyst. Good evening to all of you. Let me begin with you, Khalikur Rahman ji. Big allegations being levelled, BRS is saying, and they are also citing a letter which, by the way, has been cited by Allu Arjun's counsel as well inside the court, that the theatre informed the police officials about the premiere, about the presence of the VVIPs and demanded police bandobast. So in that case, the biggest question is, isn't the administration responsible, the cops responsible for the stampede that happened by not providing adequate security?
See, first of all, I'd like to tell you that this is not a political issue, and the opposition is unnecessarily trying to make it a political issue. And in fact, the police was informed, as I have seen the letter, but police had already made the heavy bandobast there at the theatre. But you should also know that that's a highly congested place, the RTC Crossroads in Hyderabad, and where, in spite of the heavy police bandobast, when an actor of Allu Arjun's caliber arrives, because his huge fan following, it was impossible for anyone to actually control that his fans, the crowd there. So that is what led to the stampede actually. So you can't put the blame on the police unnecessarily, or you can't put the blame on
nobody was in the know, that nobody was informed that he is going to visit the place. Now, as per this letter, Khalikur Rahmanji, it's clear that they sought police bandobast.
That's what I'm telling. I didn't say that they didn't, see the police bandobast. The heavy police bandobast was provided. The police was deployed there. But as I told you, that RTC Crossroads is a very congested place.
So I'm sure, when the police bandobast was provided, or when they acknowledged that letter, they knew in which area this premiere was going to happen. So isn't that, again, I'll have to arrive at the question, isn't this the failure of the administration and the cops?
Absolutely not. It is not the failure of the administration.
Okay, whose fault? Okay, then let me go across Mr. Chaudhary. Dinesh Chaudhary, then whose fault is it? Whose fault is it that the theatre asked for bandobast? Khalikur Rahman is saying that the bandobast was provided, and despite everything, a stampede-like situation happens, and a woman loses her life. Who's responsible for her death? Dinesh Chaudhary.
Inculpable. Entire Telangana is observing what has transpired over there. First, the police said Allu Arjun has acted in an irresponsible manner. They haven't informed us. That is why the stampede took place, and the woman was a victim of the stampede. But now, the Sandhya Theatre management has clearly shown a proof that they have given an application for permission and arrangement of bandobast, saying that on the 4th, entire movie unit, along with VIPs and Allu Arjun and heroine, will be visiting it. But even despite that, the government failed to provide adequate and perfect arrangements so that none of these untoward incidents happen. And now after that thing and receiving flack from the public, they have filed a case against Allu Arjun. And today the people are saying that just because in the success meet Allu Arjun failed to remember Revanth Reddy's name, they have barged into his house and like a seasoned criminal, they have barged into his bedroom and without giving him time to change his clothes also, they have arrested him.
Okay, so you're saying after massive backlash from the people, the onus was put on the actor, and the actor was made a scapegoat. Syed Abbas.
Yes,
the actor was the actor made a scapegoat?
Absolutely not. The law and order situation of my dear friends of the BRS and the BJP need to understand it is the same for all. Be it an Amitabh Bachchan or an Allu Arjun or even a Shah Rukh Khan or an Amir Khan, law comes under the same purview. Also, respected sir, it's very nice of you to question the Congress government, but are you even aware of the judge's statement of the same? The judge, do you think without his wisdom has ordered for a 14-day judicial custody? You need to understand, sir, there has been a representation...
One second. Before we... One second. We do have a reaction coming in from Allu Arjun's counsel. 1 second, sir. Let's play out that reaction. We'll continue the debate.
It is constitutional. Srikanth, I'm advocate. It's a constitutional one. Why? Because inculpable homicide, it is not non-bailable. So it's not bailable. It's a non-bailable offence. So on that grounds, the judge rejected his remand.
So is he only...
The judge accepted his remand. Okay.
Is he the only one taken into custody, or are there any other security guard and all?
For our knowledge, Allu Arjun is only appear. So he should only take into the...
What sections that happened?
118/1, but not 500 with 3/5 of the NS. ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్స్ పీపీ గారు డిమాండ్ ఎందుకు చేయొద్దు అనే దాని మీద ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్ జరిగాయి. సో అక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి అపోజిట్.
All right, let's go back to our guests. Let me bring in Manvi Taneja. Manvi Taneja, Varun Dhawan, Bollywood actor Varun Dhawan has said that, not every time an actor is responsible. Here the kind of arguments that are coming in is that the area, if you talk about the geography of the area, it's a congested area, that bandobast was provided. Despite that all of this has happened, then whose responsibility is it? And how convenient to just arrest the actor?
See, it's very sad because stars are always been an easy target for few. And one need to understand in South, it is very common for the stars to visit the theatre one day before their film release for the promotion or maybe for the screening. And it is very obvious. Can you hear me? Hello?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and it is very obvious when the fans come to know that star is arriving at so-and-so theatre, they will try to make it up, they'll try to at least have a look of their favorite star. But the point here is that it is totally a system failure of the theatre. And as far as the administration, because theatre owners, they would have anticipated that a star is coming and there could be a high possibility of the chaos. There could be high possibility because he has a huge fan following. People
Absolutely.
love to say him. You must have noticed when he just go by his car and just he tries to raise his fans. There are not hundreds of fans. There are thousands.
So you're
of fans.
saying the onus lies with both the theatre management and the cops as well. Syed Abbas, I know you want to come in, but Manvi Taneja, they're highlighting this is not the first time that an actor has gone for the premiere of the movie, and not the first time, definitely, that such a large crowd gathered. So then, who do you fix the responsibility on? Who's responsible? Syed Abbas, very quickly.
Okay. Thank you, Swati ji. I thought the question is for Manvi ji. Nevertheless, yes, Swati ji, we need to understand first and foremost a 35-year-old woman has lost her life. A mother has been, there is an orphan today. The fact is, yes, we need to be very sensitive about this issue. Be it the police, be it the theatre, be it the actor. As a matter of fact, Swati ji, there have been allegations against the bodyguards of Mr. Allu Arjun that they were mishandling. That has also been duly reported to the police and the courts. The fact of the matter is, this is not a conviction order against Allu Arjun. Let the court take its proceeding. No VIP culture. He could be Allu Arjun or anybody, but the law is same for all. The fact is, I'm glad the Congress government is not shielding this actor. He's not being shielded and no shielding whatsoever. Be it me or anybody. We all need to go to the proceedings of the court and the law and order.
Whether he's been made a scapegoat. It's not about whether somebody shielding Allu Arjun. Has somebody made him a scapegoat is the question, Syed Abbas. Let me bring in Dinesh Chaudhary. Dinesh Chaudhary, everybody is equal before the law, says Syed Abbas. Is that the case when we're talking about Allu Arjun's arrest?
Swati, if that is the case, let me show your viewers this. If you want, I'll forward this also. This is a letter written by Sai Reddy, who is ex-Sarpanch of Kondareddipalli, native village of Revanth Reddy, where he committed suicide, writing a letter saying that I have committed suicide due to the harassment of CM Revanth Reddy's brother's harassment. But still no case has been registered against them or arrested. But here, even after informing the police that Allu Arjun is coming with his movie team, they failed to provide adequate police protection or arrangements. And now after the stampede happened and a woman has died, they are trying to put the blame on
Okay, so
Allu
you are
Arjun.
leveling the allegation of high-handedness on part of the Telangana government, but Dinesh Chaudhary, the lower court has sent him to 14-day judicial custody. At the same time, let's not forget that the hearing in the Telangana High Court is currently underway. Manvi Taneja and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the debate.